Alright guys, welcome back to Lockstars YouTube. We're here with my buddy Ryan Talley, and he made day 2 with what deck?
We had Fiendsmith Musketeer.
Alright, that sounds really, how was that for these last 2 days?
It was good, got 48th, went X2 won, only 2 losses. I drew unplayable for 4 games, 2 rounds in a row, so aside from that, no complaints.
Alright, that sounds exciting, man. Alright, let's get right into the profile.
Alright, so obvious, we got 3 Engraver, and the other 3 elves, 3 Musketeers, 3 Starfire, 2 Caspar, 1 Doc. I did miss the 3rd one from time to time. Honestly, would have liked the extra normal summon, but this ratio seemed correct at the time.
Okay.
The 1 elves, 1 Lurie, and 1 Shavara. You do play Yama, you do go through that line. It's really great to have an additional interruption and additional body. We were actually on hand traps and not board breakers today, so 3 Phantasme, 3 of the Space Rock, and 3 Ash Blossom. Really like these today. Nib was amazing, Phantasme was great, and Ash is really good into the U-Ball match.
So why the hand traps and not the board breakers?
The one issue I found with this deck when you're going purely board breakers is there's a lot of time, especially with Snake Eyes, that if they do have a way to interrupt the Link into the Frames or the Max effect and you can't get the resolve, you might just be out of luck. So stopping them but still giving them a little gas so you have bodies to resolve Link into the Frames to its full extent is important.
Okay, gotcha.
So that is all the monsters in the deck. Moving on to some spells. We are on 3 Synced and 3 Tracked. So Tracked in this deck is Rhoda, searches everything. Synced is essentially a Hornet's Drones, so especially if you just draw either any musket card plus this. Going first, you'll just get an extra body off of Starfire, get an add off of Caspar. Sometimes you just go ahead and search the Omni Negates for the spell trap, and it's really helpful to have that.
Awesome.
Best card in the deck. Hands down, you resolve this to win.
Oh wow, what does it do?
Link into Brains, special summon a monster, negates effects immediately afterwards. Link summon into a monster using that as materials. Your opponent cannot respond to the summon of a Link monster, negate the summon. So essentially you get to summon Max and resolve it for free if they do not interact with this card.
Oh wow.
Also, kind of relevant grave effect, if you destroy a Link monster or if it's destroyed by card effect, you can banish it, add a Link monster, well, a monster of that same type from your graveyard non-target. So when you resolve the Yama line, you not only will get to summon off Yama, add off of Anguish and or Rage, but if you have this in the graveyard, you'll also get to trigger an additional add. So you get 2 back into your hand, 1 on the field.
Awesome.
Cool. We did play some board breakers, just the ones I felt were necessary. 3 Droplet, 3 Triple Tack. This was great all weekend. This decided to just leave my hand and never saw it, so would have came up if I saw it, but we really just were relying on this, and this was very powerful. Taking monsters is good in this format. Last spell, our 1-up for this, because we're also playing the rest of the Musketeer cards. We are all on all 4. Looking back at the event, I don't think I would cut any of these. I think they are all important. Especially, typically I would win die roll, go first. You don't have to blind second in this format. If you lose die roll, you resolve Link to the Brains and you're fine. This was really good as just the obvious search target when you go first, just so in case like you are going up against Tenpai, you can just negate their Lightning Storm or Raigeki or whatever it is. And then last traps in deck, 3 of these and 1 of the bricks. We'll go into the extra deck. Nothing here is that crazy. Link ones, we have our Fiendsmith and Max. These are greatest cards in the deck. Best thing about this, your normal summons all equal this, so you just summon and get an extra light body in the graveyard for your Engraver. Really helpful when you're going for those plays. 2s, SP Little Knight, Sequence, Unchained Yama, and Soul of Rage. Really just pretty standard for the Yama package. 3s, I opted for Unicorn. Honestly, it was okay in hindsight and testing. I think I would have liked the Aerial Eater. I think I would have liked anything else in the extra deck. Came up 1 step, so yeah, Unicorn. And then Access Code, Appaloosa, they're good cards. Refusions, you're running just a Necroquip. Again, I think you just cut the Unicorn and put the Aerial Eater instead. It's initial body and extender. Sometimes you can get it out. And then Typhon was great this weekend. Played Gimmick Puppet round 9 actually, and just was able to lock him out doing anything with his own XYZ because I slapped us on top of it. It was good.
Awesome.
Side deck. Never saw it. Good in theory. We'll just move that way. Hate myself for playing it. Came up a lot. We were also on back row removal because kind of have respect for really the lab deck. The runic deck is basically a free matchup, so this was only in there for Labyrinth. We were also on 1 Feather Duster because again, respect for Labyrinth. Thrust because although I'm also playing this, I'm also bringing these in as well. All thrust targets, and you can grab Link into the Frames or Tract or Talents, so you have a lot of options in this deck. Yeah, it's a list.
Awesome. You got anything else to say to the people?
Yeah. Shout out to my locals, King Kong and 88. Shout out to a lot of guys over there. Shout out to my friends that came up here for the weekend. Jake for letting me crash at his couch for the last, what was it, like 3rd time at this point. And yeah, to all my opponents as well, like just really overall nice people. You normally get some people to play with and just the attitudes are off. It's a good event. The vibes were good.
Awesome, well, appreciate it. Well, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.